I think it only gets harder. In some ways, we're at the easiest point in this filmmaking career or journey where no one really cares. We can make something that sucks and no one would care. My mom would love it.
Yeah.
She would show all my relatives.
Yeah.
And it would still be a success.
My dad would say it should be on NBC.
Right.
No matter what. This is the easiest it'll ever be.
Right. So why not just shoot it?
What do you do when you want to have sex? Oh, you just masturbate all the time?
Yeah, I do.
It's insane how much I love it. I'm just so goddamn sick.
That's not the. Don't say cyber.
Let's make love through the internet.
But I should be glad if you can add enough my senses line up all of my defenses and fly.
I was in a long-distance relationship for 3 years. I was in Austin and she was in North Carolina. And we made it. Everything just becomes a little bit different with long distance. So I thought it was a really cool new lens to look at like age-old relationship stuff. So much of what happened during my relationship with Lauren when we were apart was affected by stuff not with us being together. Like the stuff in my life and her life separately was what made the relationship work or not. Basically, when you watch it, you see, you know, her life and what's going on with her outside of her time with him. Only once you watch his side do you realize like, oh, he had like something pretty weird happen to him before that affected why he was acting the way he was in that time together.
When you have one single narrative arc, inevitably stuff is left out. So I think for us, the idea of telling the same story from two sides gave you so much more to play with, and ultimately gave all these like unexpected moments of surprise or anguish or dramatic irony that we wouldn't have got with just that one arc going along.
Yeah, we had a dude, a guy named Jack Lawrence Meyer, direct the guy side, and then a woman named Carlin Hudson direct the female side. So basically, we had different directors for the two sides to, you know, kind of amplify that idea of perspective-based storytelling. This isn't like girls versus boys.
Right.
It's just telling two people's stories. I don't think we would have been able to do this 10, 15 years ago like we did. I mean, a lot of it had to do with just having really talented friends. The fact that we could borrow our friend's Red camera, which he just had, and then the fact that we could edit it on on Premiere, and like everything was like pro, and it feels that way. I mean, we've gotten a lot of great feedback of people being like, this could be on TV, made for literally almost nothing. So that's huge. It goes to just having really talented people, like Drew, the DP, who's incredible. Like, he could make a lot happen with a little. Like in the bedroom scene on my side, there was a sock on top of a light bulb, and that was his setup, and it looks great, you know. And it's like that kind of ingenuity that made it happen for very cheap, you know.
He charged us a lot.
Oh
for
yeah,
that
the rental for the sock is
unbelievable. There'd been some time of building this community of folks. You know, no one was cold called.
Right.
I think it was all people creating in their own worlds, doing things that they really loved, and all kind of throwing in their talent to make this thing happen. I think the question for me, and I think everybody there, was like, are we having fun?
Are we laughing?
Yeah.
Yeah, are we goofing around?
And I think at almost every juncture, the answer was always yes.
Yes.
And I think that's part of what I love about making this independently, is that's kind of all you have. I think we all have this feeling of we're in this together, and we all want the same end product, which is a funny, heartfelt piece of art.
Your premiere is in 15 minutes. What are you feeling?
I hope, A, that people like the show, and B, I hope that we meet some cool people that, you know, want to help us make this thing. I want it to be the right relationship, not just one because they have finance or production help. It's got to be somebody that makes it better.
5 minutes away.
Let's do it. I'm gonna grab a coffee.